Ever wondered which SIM card Wi-Fi router actually works without drama in 2026? I've spent weeks testing the top contenders, taking them outdoors, into rural spots, even setting up cameras in small offices, and I'm ready to give you the honest truth. No fluff, no hype. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly which routers are worth your money, which ones struggle in real life, and how to pick the right one for your home, office, or outdoor setup. Stick around because I'm breaking it all down clearly so you don't waste time or cash on the wrong choice.
Number 5. EATPOW External 2 Antenna. I didn't expect much from this router, but it quietly earned its spot on my desk. Using it day to day is almost boring, and that's kind of the point. Slide in a SIM card, power it on, and you've got Wi-Fi. I used it for scrolling, streaming shows, work calls, and connecting a few devices at once. No settings to mess with, no weird drops. The best part for me was how hands-off it felt once it was running. That said, it's not pretending to be a powerhouse. There's just one Ethernet port, and coverage is solid, but not something you'd rely on in a large space. You'll notice that if you push it. If you live in a small apartment, rent often, or just want simple internet without drama, this makes sense. If you need top-tier speed or hardcore stability, look elsewhere.
Number 4. PLERY 4G Wireless Router. The internet went out again one evening, right in the middle of a work call. No fiber, no backup, just silence. That's when I ended up trying the PLERY R802. I didn't expect much, I just needed something that worked. I slid in a SIM card, plugged it in, and within minutes my phone and laptop were back online. It quietly became part of my routine, streaming shows at night, checking emails in the morning, even sharing Wi-Fi when friends came over. The thing I appreciated most was how steady it felt once it was running. It's not perfect though. Speeds are fine for daily life, but you can tell it's not built for heavy gaming or huge downloads. If you need simple, reliable internet where cables can't reach, this is an easy choice.
Number 3. Comfast 4G LTE Router. Ever tried getting Wi-Fi to work outdoors where there's no cable, no router, and no patience left? That was my situation, and after some trial and error, the CF-E11 quietly solved it. I mounted it outside, dropped in a SIM card, and suddenly the yard and storage area had usable internet. It didn't need babysitting. Cameras stayed connected, phones picked up signal, and it just did its job day after day. The biggest win is the coverage. It reaches way farther than an indoor router ever could. That said, setting it up isn't completely effortless. Since it doesn't support PoE, you do need to plan power carefully. This is a solid choice for outdoor spaces, rural setups, or monitoring systems. If you only need indoor Wi-Fi, this is probably more than you need.
Number 2. OPTFOCUS 4G LTE. I'm convinced this kind of router makes more sense than most flashy home Wi-Fi boxes, if you actually know what you need. I've used it in a small office setup where stability mattered more than raw speed. It handled daily work, cloud tools, and a few wired devices without drama. What stood out was the flexibility: mobile network when broadband wasn't reliable, wired internet when it was, and enough controls to keep things running smoothly in the background. That said, it's clearly not built for modern, high-traffic homes. The Wi-Fi feels dated, and if you're expecting fast wireless everywhere, you'll be disappointed. This is a solid choice for small businesses, remote setups, or monitoring systems. If your priority is top-tier speed or effortless setup, this isn't the right fit.
Number 1. KuWFi CAT4 4G LTE. I set up the KuWFi 4G router outside my small workshop. There's no wired internet here, and I needed a simple way to connect a laptop and a security camera. I just plugged it in, inserted a SIM card, and it worked right away. The strongest point is its durability. The waterproof, lightning-resistant casing and external antennas mean it handles rain, dust, and heat without trouble. I don't have to worry about storms or sun exposure affecting the connection. The main downside is capacity. It only supports about 10 devices, and the Wi-Fi range tops out at 50 meters. That's fine for a single small yard, but it wouldn't cover a large outdoor area or multiple users reliably. This router is perfect for small outdoor spaces, remote workshops, or cameras. Avoid it if you need high-speed internet, long-range Wi-Fi, or many simultaneous connections.
All right, that's it for my take on the best SIM card Wi-Fi routers for 2026. I hope it gave you a clearer picture of what actually works in real life. If you want, check the links in the description. They've got the specs and details so you can compare them yourself. No rush, just use it as a guide to figure out what fits your space and needs. Thanks for hanging out, and I'll catch you in the next one.